Once upon a time, Cinderella didn't just dream of escaping her chores. She dreamed of dancing under the stars where her heart could be free. Startled, she reached out and a whisper echoed in her ear. "Make a wish under the moonlight." Cinderella, confused but hopeful, tucked the feather into her apron and rushed to her window. Moonlight bathed her room in silver light. It was almost midnight. Cinderella slipped out of the house and into the garden, clutching the feather. One night, while cleaning the fireplace, she found a silver feather glowing in the ashes. Her magical transformation, like her freedom, was temporary. The cool night air brought her back to reality, the oppressive weight of her life as a servant pressing down on her once more. She looked down at her hands, now soiled and stained as before. The moonlight dress had vanished, leaving behind only the echo of its magic. Disheartened, yet resigned to her fate, she began the long walk home. With a deep breath, she excused herself from the prince and fled the ballroom. As she walked, she wondered if it had all been just a dream. She knew that she possessed a strength and resilience that no magic or enchantment could diminish. The memory of her extraordinary night served as a guiding light, reminding her that even in the darkest of times, a single wish whispered under the moonlight could illuminate the path to a brighter future. But then she felt something in her pocket, the silver feather from the fireplace. Holding it in her hand, she remembered the whisper, "Make a wish under the moonlight." She realized then that what she really wished for was not just a night at the ball, but the courage to change her life, to take control of her own destiny. Down the stairs she ran, her heart pounding in her chest. She didn't dare look back, not wanting to believe that the dreamlike interlude was already ending. When the clock struck 12, she held the feather high and wished with all her might to be at the royal ball, to dance and twirl under the very stars. Suddenly, stars swirled around her, forming a dress made of moonlight. All eyes were on Cinderella, not just because of her beauty, but because she seemed to carry the light of the moon within her. The prince, who had seen his share of beautiful maidens, felt an unexpected pull towards Cinderella. He wasn't just captivated by her looks, but by the radiance that seemed to emanate from her very soul. As she danced with him, he knew he had never felt this way about anyone. Glass slippers appeared, shimmering like freshly fallen snow. Her hair transformed into an intricate braid adorned with silver stars. Breathless, Cinderella looked down at her hands. They were no longer stained with soot or ashes, but shone as bright as the moon above. Lost in wonder, she entered the ballroom just as the clock struck 12. Gasps echoed through the room. In that moment, Cinderella, too, felt a sense of freedom and joy she had never known. The rhythmic music filled her with happiness. And as the prince twirled her around the dance floor, she laughed, feeling truly alive for the first time in her life. But as the clock began to strike midnight, panic surged through Cinderella. As the last chime of midnight faded into the night, she stumbled out of the palace, gasping for breath. Each step took her further away from the music, from the laughter, from the one who had made her feel like a princess. From that day on, Cinderella no longer waited for a prince or a fairy godmother to change her life.